Liberia President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf has called for calm as the country enters a political turmoil following suspension of the presidential election runoff. The Supreme Court on Monday suspended the presidential election runoff after allegation of fraud by Liberty Party's presidential candidate Charles Bromskin. Sirleaf, who will step down upon conclusion of the election, has called on her political rivals to ensure their supporters do not threaten the nation's democracy.
Democracy is only as strong as its weakest link. And at this moment, our democracy is under assault. Our country's reputation is under assault. Our economy is under stress. We politicians must do better. Our people went the distance. We achieved 73% voters turnout, demonstrating confidence in our electoral process and the future of our country. Historians will look back at this time and judge us by how we conduct ourselves at this critical moment in time. We cannot fail them. We cannot damage our future.
Meanwhile, shortly after the president's speech, three opposition parties united in support of Charles Bromskin's suit against the election. Among the political bigwig is Vice President Joseph Boakai, who praised the decision of the Supreme Court to hold the elections. He says the initial result did not reflect the will of the people.
It's a great day for Liberia. The fact that the four of us can gather here together in unity shows strength. It shows the world that Liberia still remains a united country and that we're still capable of fighting for our people. Today, we want the world to know that we are proud of Councillor Bromskin and Liberty Party for the step they have taken to preserve democracy in Liberia. We stand by them. We stand by the Vice President. And this unity you see today will remain.
This is about our country. This is about Liberia and our commitment to Liberia. You know, I said during the campaign process that you cannot keep doing the same thing and expect different results. And because we may have had problems in the past with our elections, doesn't mean we should accept it this time around. And the one thing we're united on, and we're united on many things, but the one thing we're united on is that we do not believe the recent elections, the outcome of recent elections reflect the will of the Liberian people.
This is a good day for Liberia, that the four of us can come together to say we are united for the cause of our country. We are united to make sure that the process that was started, we committed ourselves to ensuring that this election would be peaceful, would be transparent, credible, and it will meet the standard that we respect Liberians and bring dignity to our country. Unfortunately, the process was peaceful, but not transparent, not credible, and it did not represent the will of the Liberians. On this, we are united. We want to ensure, I want to thank our legal process, the Supreme Court, for being able to arrest the situation.
I want to say today that I am honored to be able to associate in a political cause of our country with the sitting Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, with Mr. Alice Cummins and Mr. Bernard Yuri. We belong to different political parties. We have different political ideologies. We have competed against each other and we have competed vehemently. But each and every one of us is proud today to say that our political differences aside, we have come together. We have agreed that we're going to do battle for the heart and soul of our country.
Still on Liberia, leading presidential candidate George Weah has called on his supporters to ensure victory in the runoff polls. Weah, who was supposed to contest with Vice President Joseph Boakai, asked his supporters to ensure their mandates count in the rerun.
Put your strategy together that brought us far, and we are here to sustain it. We must go in every corner, in every community of this republic, to tell our people it is a new dawn. Liberia must change for once. Liberia must bring about